What is going on, everyone? It is Beggles here, and I'm going to speak to you a little bit about Distant Kingdoms, which is hugely coincidentally releasing into early access on Steam today, which kind of just happens to be why I'm talking about it. So I just want to point out that early access tag because it feels to me like that might be quite relevant. I did want to have a bit more gameplay footage available to play through. However, at the moment I can't load any of my save files, so unless that is this huge issue on my behalf, there might be a slight issue in the game. So I've loaded that as a bug on the Discord and in the game, so hopefully I can get back into building my kingdom in the near future. So what is Distant Kingdoms? It is this game that is hugely relaxing. It is a city builder, and it's all about expanding, allocating, designing these cool little cities and watching people build them for you. I really love this new genre of relaxing city builders that I've been playing lately. In Distant Kingdoms, you have 4 different fantasy-based classes. You've got your elves, you've got your dwarves, you've got your humans, and you've got your orcs. And what a surprise. They all kind of end up getting into one big, huge fight. So some dude, I don't know if it's a god or something, ends up sending them to this realm and says, hey, you guys need to pretty much get along or we're not letting you out. So here we are in some distant kingdom, and all of these people need to get along a little bit better and start building together. Your different classes have some kind of unique features and different celebrations they have, and it's pretty cute. And I think the thing that I enjoyed most was the idea that the orcs are at one with nature and they're going to be looking after everything, which is kind of against that whole Tolkien idea of orcs just pretty much wanting to kill and murder and eat everything that's in their path. So that's kind of cool. One of the things I really like about Distant Kingdoms so far is the simplicity of the way that the game plays. You will be expanding your kingdom through, building extra houses and making sure that you've got market spaces and farms and building lumber mills so that people can keep getting all the wood that you need. It's really quite simple, and yet there is this linear nature of progression that makes it really fun. As you unlock a higher population of people, you get access to a science tree, which will let you research things like better farms, which will let you start getting cooler houses that can have more people in there. And it kind of starts this snowball effect where you will keep unlocking more and more things through making your area bigger. There is this mixture of real life situations, medieval lumber mills and bakeries and things like that, but also mixed in with some fantasy. So you have the ability to create mana pools, which then let you make portals, which means that your couriers don't have to walk all the way from mines to the market. So it's kind of really interesting how they've done it actually. And I do find myself kind of sitting back and watching all the people run around and kind of get lost in that, even though I've turned the speed up as fast as it can go. There is an added element of exploration in Distant Kingdoms, which is kind of cool. So you are on some kind of hexagon-based map system where there's all these different hexagons that connect to each other, and you get to create this kind of party and send your little party of heroes out to try and explore more areas, which gives you access to actually building on those areas. And I feel like it might actually unlock the ability to have the different class of people end up coming and joining your civilization. So I've got to play through more of that. As I said earlier, I don't have full access to the game yet because I can't get my save file to load. But from what I've done so far, when you explore new areas, it does unlock them to build, and it also gives you these little text-based kind of quests that you need to try and figure your way through so that you can unlock those areas. So I'm really looking forward to see where that leads, and also what kind of things I can unlock with the different science trees that I'm sort of working my way towards. Distant Kingdoms is one of those games that you will sit down and you will play it for like a ridiculous amount of time because it is so relaxing. The music just kind of gets you into this groove and you end up just making more houses and upgrading them. And I haven't had too much go wrong yet. As I did create some citizens in my town, the game did warn me that maybe they're going to start making fires and stuff. Like, that's a thing that people do when they get angry and they don't have enough like roast chicken. They're going to start setting fires around the place. So I've just made my first fire station, so hopefully that's going to be an effective strategy. But I'm really looking forward to finding out how demanding those citizens are going to be, because maybe the game's going to become a whole lot more frustrating and stressful once they start becoming a whole lot more demanding. I'm sure there's a few more twists and turns along the way, and that's kind of a cool part of Distant Kingdoms. It does kind of push together these different genres into a really fun city builder, and it's pretty easy to pick up and play. You're not going to have too much trouble in terms of getting your head around the mechanics of this one. As I said earlier, early access onto Steam today. If you're having fun with it, let me know, and hopefully I can figure out this save mechanic issue and then maybe jump on and show some more footage as I play through more. If you'd enjoyed any part of this video, please click on that sub button below. It does help my channel. And yeah, I have a Twitter as well, which I'll link in the description. So if you want to jump onto that, that would be fully swell.